A very good afternoon to all our viewers. On the behalf of Human Biological Institute, I, Santosh Kumar Das, wholeheartedly welcome all of you to today's live talk on Fearless Against Rabies. Rabies is a deadly viral disease, is still present in many countries, and also it is endemic in India. It is impacting several lives. Rabies is 100% fatal but 100% preventable disease. More than 59,000 people die from rabies around the world each year, and in India, around 20,000 people succumb to rabies every year. Today, life and Today, safe and efficacious animal and human vaccines are available to eliminate human deaths from rabies, while awareness plays a key role for effective rabies prevention. We are living in an advanced era, but still people and children lose their life because of ignorance, lack of awareness, delayed post exposure treatment, belief in faith healers. With the initiative of Fearless Against Rabies, we try our best to share facts about rabies and dispel myths or misconceptions on rabies. Today, we have our speaker, Dr. Ashok Kumar Shahu from Vivekanand Hospital and Research Institute, Behala. Welcome, Doctor. But, Doctor, before we start our session, let me introduce our organization. Human Biological Institute is a division of Indian Immunologicals Limited with a mission of shaping global health care by spearheading One Health initiative. IL was established by National Dairy Development Board (NDDB) in the year 1982 as its unit and later registered as company in 1999 with the name of Indian Immunologicals Limited. HBI was established in the year 1998 with the Government of India when the Government of India requested IL to produce a modern tissue culture anti-rabies vaccine to phase out the unsafe nerve tissue vaccine. The first manufacturing facility of HBI was established at Ooty. The facility is one of its kind in India to have rolled out the first varicella culture rabies vaccine in the year 2000. Subsequently, HBI launched various other vaccines and currently we are the major player in human vaccine segment. HBI is a leader in ARV, that is anti-rabies vaccine segment, and present in more than 60 countries. HBI has three state-of-the-art manufacturing facility, which is at Ooty, Gachibowli, and Kargapatla, which is at Genome Valley. HBI has also forayed into marketing of clinically proven wellness products and infertility range of hormones. With the mission of shaping global healthcare and spearheading One Health initiative with the mission to innovate, produce, and market quality healthcare products and services to improve and extend lives, we believe in providing affordable products with high quality through continuous technical innovations and improvements to meet our customer needs. Our green initiative we are a market leader. We have taken a significant step to reduce the plastic burden by 160 tons per annum. IL is involved into various corporate social responsibility projects. One such project is adoption of government school, where we have adapted two government schools in Karkapatla and totally revamped the entire structure. Gift a milk program in coordination with NDDB. IL also donated oxygen generation plant to TIMS Gachipoli. We request all of you to follow Human Biological Institute through the links LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So with this, I welcome Dr. Ashok Kumar Ghosh. Dr. Ashok Kumar Ghosh from Dr. Ashok Kumar Shahu from Vivekanand.
Shahuna, Dr. Ghosh.
Kumar
Dr.
Ghosh
Ashok
from
Ghosh.
Vivekanand Hospital and Research Institute, Behla. Welcome, doctor. Very good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
We are extremely thankful for doctor to join us today, and we are really dispelling various myths on rabies on this today. And our today's topic is understanding animal bites, its risk types, and the severity. So, doctor, can you tell something about how this disease gets spread and it is transmitted, and what is the incubation period of rabies?
This disease is prevalent throughout world, but India is suffering most. Most of the bites come from India, and this disease spreads via the animal bites, scratches, or exposure to leaks, and exposure to leaks to the infected wound. These are the mode of this is the mode of spreading the disease to the human being, either bite or by scratch or by leaking to the infected wound by infected animals.
So, doctor, according to you, how severe is this rabies? If rabies happens to a person or a
Rabies,
child?
rabies is a 100% preventable disease, but once it is there, it is affects the person is affected with rabies, the disease is 100% fatal also. So this is
Doctor,
a
can you tell
preventable
something
disease.
more about, because most of the people, what we see, they ignore a scratch. So normally, when a dog or a cat just scratch a skin, do we require a post-exposure treatment, or do this require a doctor's attention?
Yes, yes. Whenever the person is exposed by scratch or bite or leak in the infected wound, it must be vaccinated post-exposure vaccination schedule. Nobody should neglect. This is a small scratch. Oh, nothing has done. Oh, small things. No small things. You have to be very much careful about animal exposure like scratches or bites or leaking in the infected wounds. They have to be given post-exposure schedule.
So is there a treatment for rabies? Because if there is a treatment, then why should we people should be worried about that?
Then treatment is supportive only. Whenever a person is affected with rabies, he or she is ironically will go to will just
So
cannot live in this world.
yeah. So you mean to say that rabies is 100% fatal and there is no treatment for this as of now? That is very true, doctor. Actually, we have seen people recently. Many small children are getting bitten by a dog. They don't come back to the parents and they don't inform to the parents they are bitten by a dog. So and if the dog has rabies, then the child or the person who's been infected by
Yes.
succumb to death. So,
Yes.
since there is no treatment, so that's why it is very much important to seek doctor's attention, right, doctor?
Yes.
Now, coming to the next question, doctor, would like to understand how which animals transmit rabies in India.
Dogs and cats are the most animals those who are transmit the disease to the human being. Either maybe street dog or maybe pet dog unimmunized.
Okay. So do we insist vaccination? Okay. For people who are bitten by some other animals like monkey, goat, sheep, cow.
These goat and sheep, if they are already been beaten and they are affecting, they are suffering from the rabies. Nobody knows if they bite, there is a chance of it. And while monkey, you cannot know what is it. It may transmit also if the animal is affected with rabies.
Okay. So that's why. So we if we don't know the about the animal source basically, or whether the animal is suffering from rabies or not, it is always safe that we should take
We
we
should
take
go for vaccination. We
vaccination
should
or
go for
vaccination.
vaccination.
Yeah.
All exposed animal, all exposed human beings should be having full post-exposure vaccination.
Okay. Doctor, do you feel that some people also ask that they're bitten by rat, house rat, or in house rat you give rabies vaccine?
The mostly the wild rat, those who come from the big rats, those who travel in the lanes, etc.
Yeah.
They eat infected animals, made. But dead animals, from they may be get it, and they may be infected. If they bite, there no chance should be taken. In this case, you have to go for vaccination.
So that is the message what we give here, that basically if you're not knowing the source, and if it is bitten by a wild rat overnight, you have slept and you don't know the source, better consult your
You go for it.
nearest physician and go for the necessary precautionary vaccination and save your life. That is the takeaway from this question. Doctor, how safe is this rabies vaccine?
100% safe. Mostly, if you are vaccinated at proper time in proper schedule, you are safe.
Okay. That means, suppose anybody who has taken by chance, who has taken multiple dose, by suppose maybe he has taken 3 doses and after 8 months he has again repeated. How do you vaccinate those cases?
If he is already vaccinated, then he has to give him 2 doses of vaccination that will act as the booster dose. So
Right.
it has to be taken on the J0 and again the D3.
So, irrespective of the vaccination status, if you are vaccinated earlier, again, if it is re-exposed, if a patient is, if a patient come with a bite or a scratch, which has happened recently after 3 months or 4 months, so he has to take 2 doses, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Uh, So, doctor, what is the advice to the patient who are just immediately bitten or scratched by a dog or animal? What they should do? First aid.
Firstly, the part should be washed out thoroughly with soap water, thoroughly and thoroughly and thoroughly. Then again, these parts should be immobilized, and because the antiseptic like betadines can be applied and should attend the nearest doctor chamber or the hospital at earliest, so that they can go for serious post-exposure vaccination and local HIRG if
So,
it is required.
doctor, at home, what are the methods they should do? What are the treatment they should do at home? First aid, like they can wash the wound,
Yes, they are to wash repeatedly, thoroughly with soap water.
soap and water. First step is that. That is basically
Yes, yes.
we reduce the burden of the
Yeah.
virus from the wound.
Yes.
Soap and water. Then we apply any household antiseptic, doctor. We can give
Betadine can be applied only.
betadine. You recommend betadine?
Betadine.
Betadine. So betadine can be applied at the site of the wound, or any antiseptic, maybe Dettol can also be applied, or as you know that 70% alcohol can be given, or
Yes.
spirit can be applied
Yes. Spirit
around the
come in.
wound. Right. And many people, doctor, they apply turmeric, they apply the what you call, we call the tuna in Hindi. So, is it
Yes.
advisable? Or
Not at all.
neem paste they apply?
Not at all. This only 1 minute the wound. It should not be applied. That will
Yes.
be irritant effect of turmeric. Very irritant effect of unknown things. If you apply, you are just creating more problem.
So product like this, like turmeric or household chili powder or leaf extract, anything. These are all people say that it's natural remedies, but this
No.
doesn't work out. So this really hampers the wound and further deteriorates it, further enhances the virus to enter into the nerve. Right?
Yes,
We're
that's
giving
it. That's
yeah,
it.
it is further irritation for the patient. So that's what we should take in mind, that whenever we are getting scratch or bitten by a dog or animal, we should see that it should be washed properly. We should apply antiseptic or local household antiseptics like betadine or Dettol at home, and immediately report to the doctor. So, doctor, you do you stitch the wound?
Not at all. We should not put a stitch over there. Even if the previously wound was there, it has to be debrided.
Yes, so that means you keeping the wound open, because again there is a chance of virus to enter into it, right?
Okay. That's it.
Right. So uh, so how what is your suggestion, doctor, to the people when a dog attacks uh, someone or a child what they should do basically to avoid
So
a
they
bite?
should they avoid the bite, that's all right. But if it is already bitten, or then you have to go for injection schedule and he has to attend the nearest hospital or the private practitioner immediately. This is a fatal disease. They should not waste a minute or a day time. Tomorrow I will beat. No, you have to attend immediately to the
Uh, Many doctors, we see some patients, they call that they have taken vaccination at the gluteal region.
gluteal region. It not to be, no vaccination is recommended in the gluteal region. It should be deltoid, or in the small babies you can give anterolateral aspect of the thigh. That can be given in children. That is also a site where it is not possible to go for deltoid vaccine.
So it's a clear message that we are giving that the vaccine should be given at the arms or the
Yes.
uh, deltoid region, not at the
Yes.
gluteal region, which is
No,
at the
not
back,
at all.
not at the buttocks, right? So because we have fat tissues and the vaccine get absorbed there. Thank you, doctor, for this. And we would like to know more something about mm, uh, what challenges you face while advising your patient for animal bite.
If a person is persuaded and make knowledgeable by us, everybody everybody submits to treatment.
So
I have never seen a failure. Everybody has submitted to me.
yes. So it is always advisable that you always follow your doctor's or physician's advice because in this case, since the disease is deadly, so we cannot give the virus a second chance. The virus doesn't give us a second chance. So we need to live a life. Then we have to visit doctors and take their advices. Now, coming to the next question, doctor, something called we have discussed something about post-exposure treatment, right? Like if a dog or a cat or a monkey or any warm-blooded animal or wild animal had bitten or scratched,
I'll,
then we visit, we take vaccination, we take the washing of the wound, we do the this one apply soap and all. So but can you tell me what are the types of the bite, which bites are severe generally and dangerous?
yes, all bites are severe. That should be taken. No chance to be taken. This small bite or big bite or this bite and that bite. No chance to be taken. This is fatal disease.
So it
No
is
such.
quite clear. It is quite clear
Yes,
that
yes.
it doesn't. It is not like the severity of the bite. If it is, if uh, as per the science, if it is said that yes, if the scratch and the skin has opened, so there is a definitely a chance that you have been infected by the virus. So it can be a scratch, or if it can be multiple bites near to the head because the virus
Remote.
transmits to the central nervous system. So that's why if it is in the head, face, neck, it becomes further severe. So that's why we need to suppose any dog or animal attacks us, we need to first protect our head or neck, like this one. That
Yes.
is the basic advice.
That's
Lie down
that's
on the ground and protect yourself. Don't run or throw stone at the dog. So if your dog is attacking you, so just stay still. That is what our veterinarians advise to us. Now, doctor, coming to the post-exposure treatment, we have understood. Let us understand something about pre-exposure prophylaxis. So normally we understand that pre-exposure vaccination is something which is vaccination taken before the exposure. Can you say something more about pre-exposure vaccination, doctor?
I personally, sadly, I have seen two or three cases of babies, and
Oh,
thinking their fate, thinking their fate. I advise everybody, if somebody goes for pre-exposure schedule, I will advise him to complete the pre-exposure schedule. Particularly, I feel myself there are so many government schedules, so therefore go for measles vaccination, tetanus vaccination, diphtheria vaccination, all can be treated. But this is one disease which cannot be treated. I think myself government should include this as a routine vaccination so that they are saved from the very beginning. This is my
And who all you recommend, doctor, for pre-exposure vaccination?
Those who keep pets in their house, those who work in the jungles or in the they are scheduled, they are night guards, and somebody they are prone to develop, prone to have an animal bite. Will only goes for animal safaris, or they find spend time in the jungles to have relaxation. These persons should be vaccinated.
Okay. Uh, uh, is there any like what is the dosage of pre-exposure vaccination you give it to the to the patients?
Vaccination should be taken 0, 3, 7, and 21 or 28th day.
Okay, 07 20, three doses. Zero
Three
seven
doses.
21 or
0,
28.
7, and 21 days.
Yeah. So basically, sir, what we see that mostly children below 15 years of age are affected because of rabies. And more often, we have seen a case of recently, a case of Ghaziabad recently, last month, where a child has not reported to their parents. And very sad thing that
Yes, sir.
uh, the child has succumbed to death. So that's why we really advise to all the parents and all the people who are having pets at home. Basically, they should take pre-exposure prophylaxis because vaccine is very safe. Once we don't know the chance with the virus, so better doubly sure. And most of the kids, they go to school, they go to the playground, and if they are bitten or scratched, they don't come and report to the parents. And if at all they report, and if it is delayed with rabies, we should not delay the treatment. That is very important. With rabies, annual right, we start the vaccination immediately, right?
Yes, whatever it is, it has to start
Yes. It has
vaccination
to
immediately.
start as early as possible.
As
So
early as
that's
well.
what is very much important. Yeah.
Patient our head is more important, because it's nearer to the central nervous system, and rabies virus can travel easily to the central nervous system. But where it is out throughout the body, anywhere, it will ultimately travel to the brain. May take a long time. Incubation period in that case it will be longer, but nothing affects the outcome.
Right. Right, doctor. So I think uh, we have already covered all the questions already which have been asked. And last but one question would like to ask, doctor. Uh, uh, if any person who is bitten by a dog and he has taken bitten by a dog and he has not taken any vaccination or any treatment, after some time, after 3 4 months, if he reminds that yes, I should have taken rabies vaccination.
He has to be given vaccination, but he should be warranted. This vaccination is not guaranteed for you. But
Yeah,
still, sometimes it takes a long time. Say it is distant part of the leg, some beaten, and there is on the. But once it enters in the nerve tissue, nothing to be possibly prevents. It will go and affect the brain.
right, doctor. Thank you so much. Because yes, since many questions we get it from public in our toll-free numbers, people asking that I have taken 10 years before, 4 to 5 months before I was bitten by a dog. I don't remember whether the dog is live or not. So should I take vaccination? So that's what, as we know from the doctor, that yes, there is nothing called delayed. If it is delayed, you can take vaccination. If that because we
Yes.
don't know whether the virus is there or not, so we should be sure that we are protected, right? So
Yes.
thank you so much, doctor, for joining us today. And on the behalf of Human Biological Institute and Fearless Against Rabies, we are very much thankful to you, doctor, for sharing your most experienced insights, because you have been practicing animal bite cases. So who will be the best to hear it from you? So thank you so much, Dr. Ashok Kumar Ghosh. Thank you so much from Behala, Kolkata. Thank you so much for joining us today, doctor. And with this, we request all our viewers to stay tuned and uh, to our Fearless Against Rabies. Please visit our website. Please visit our follow our social media pages. We will keep coming up with such awareness topics and some educational topics and some experience insights from our practitioners like Dr. Ashok Kumar Ghosh. Thank you so much, doctor.